Purification after childbirth. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to the Israelites, a woman who becomes pregnant and gives birth to a son will be ceremonially unclean for 7 days, just as she is unclean during her monthly period. On the 8th day, the boy is to be circumcised. Then the woman must wait 33 days to be purified from her bleeding. She must not touch anything sacred or go to the sanctuary until the days of her purification are over. If she gives birth to a daughter for 2 weeks, the woman will be unclean as during her period. Then she must wait 66 days to be purified from her bleeding." So again, it's representing blood, and typically blood represents, especially when it's flowing, life as well as sin, and so in this case, this is a representation of when a woman becomes unclean and what she is to do while she remains unclean and for how long. So these are specific instructions, including during childbirth, that again, during the period, during the law, during Moses' time, that the women were to follow to remain holy. When the days of her purification for a son or daughter are over, she is to bring to the priest at the entrance to the tent of meeting a year-old lamb for a burnt offering and a young pigeon or a dove for a sin offering. He shall offer them before the Lord to make atonement for her, and then she will be ceremonially clean from her flow of blood. So this is telling us, what I need to go back and remind us is that children are a gift from God. So it's a blessing for a woman to have a child, and because that's giving life upon the earth. Lord provides the soul, the life, and the woman bears the child. And so then that life is on earth. So what we're reading as well, though, is that because of what has to happen now, because of sin, because of way back then in the garden with Adam and Eve, and how now childbearing will be painful. The process of the blood flow and the actual process is it has to be, the woman has to be redeemed, and so that's why she is ceremonially unclean until she does all of these tasks again during the law, during the Moses, and then once the atonement is made, then she will be ceremonially clean from her flow of blood. So this is one of those that you may have to read over and over again to kind of understand. And also, it's a good time to write stuff down if you want to start taking notes, or leave a comment even for yourself somewhere, because more and more explanations will happen throughout the Bible. And so what we see here is, again, information that's provided that is specific and detailed during the time of Moses. These are the regulations for the woman who gives birth to a boy or a girl. If she cannot afford a lamb, she is to bring 2 doves or 2 pigeons, or 2 young pigeons, one for a burnt offering and the other for a sin offering. In this way, the priest will make atonement for her, and she will be clean.